Oh my god, has it finally worked? Is it back up? Are we up and running finally? You can hear in the background the Scotland get battered everywhere they go. It's hard to argue that right now with how poor we've been. A bit of a shame, but the stream is back up and running now. And it seems to actually be in good nick now. England were only ahead for a little bit and then it got taken off by VAR. Pretty depressed scenes watching us lose at home to Northern Ireland, a game that we should be getting a good few ahead of. Fair enough against the likes of France, England and Holland in recent games. You want to put in better results than what's happened. But this here is... We've had all the ball and could do nothing with it. It's an absolute shocker. We've also seen Andy Robertson come off injured, which if you're a Liverpool fan you must be gutted. You get Salah back, you lose Robertson, but at least you do have good options at left back. Connor Bradley being one of them for Northern Ireland. Simicast is still out injured for a while, but this is a bit of a shambles here. John McGinn takes it down here, but flips out at Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore has an absolute hoona and kicks it right down the left hand side, and it's picked up again by Northern Ireland. Liam Cooper's got it here. Try to push forward now to Jack Hendry. That's the thing, it's only a friendly, but you want to be doing a lot better. Like, we're just about to go into the Euros here for the second time in a row, and we've only got like how many more games with each other? Like 2 after this. Especially at Hampden, man. Like, this is disappointing. Scotland passing it around the back here. Doesn't really look like they know what they want to do with it. Over to Angus Gunn here, prepping to go forward. Liam Cooper's got it now. No one's really making any runs. Like, I want to be seeing some creativity in this. This was definitely the opportunity to try stuff a little bit different, but it just seems to be the exact same tactic over and over. Hoof it up to Dykes. Hopefully he can bring it down or not. There are some players I would be questioning getting into this squad based on form. You can't really rule out John McGinn. You can't rule out Scott McTominay for how well they're actually doing. It's bad. Is it quite true that is Scott McTominay Man United's top goal scorer this season? Oh my God! Northern Ireland bring it down here. It's a 2-on-2 situation. He's got a shot off and he just sends it wide there. Honest to God, like, this is getting poor and a bit worrying. Nathan Patterson looks like he's picked up a knock as too. That's both fullbacks that we've got injured. Northern Ireland should have scored there. Like, they had a far better opportunity. That was just an absolute hoona of a shot. Tierney should be closing them down a little bit closer than that, but no excuses. Like, that should have been in, but we got away with that one. Like, that one seemed lucky. John McGinn picks it up here, pushing forward. Bit of a long touch there for Lewis Ferguson, who came on for Andy Robertson. Look at McTominay. He's free. Scott McTominay picks it up now. Goes for a long shot. Not that far wide. But at least he's got the balls to do something about it. He was drifting out wide. He had the wrong curl on it. At least he's trying something. Like, there's a lot of players around there that look like they're just picking their holes. Like, you expect a lot more from the boys like Billy Gilmore and the other Premier League boys, but they are kind of lacking. Good touch there by Tierney, pushing down this left hand side. Cross it into Ferguson, pass it back now. McTominay switches it to Patterson, looking for someone to be free. That is the wrong choice. Why would you pick him? He's marked by about 3 guys there, and you're sitting there passing it to him. For what reason? Brings it in there, double touch there. Billy Gilmore has to recover, but why would Patterson pass to Billy Gilmore there? He's completely marked. Like, your man just had to swing an arm and he was going to go flying. Like, that's absolutely pointless. Just wanted to give it to his mate. Like, that was a shocker. And that's where things go wrong. Like, it's bad decision making in times like that. Like, I'd rather he lost the ball where he was than do a stupid pass like that. Absolute ruckus in that box right now with all them players hitting off each other. It's going to go for a cross in here, and it goes out for a goal kick. We really need to start looking for a new keeper, and I know that's near enough impossible to do because you can't really find a new one, but we need to breed a new one. These championship kickers just aren't it. 2 minutes of injury time. Pass it in there. Lyndon Dykes does a good recovery for it. Pass it back. Looking for some free space. They're actually making some good passes here, and then Scott McTominay absolutely hooners it. Wait, is that a foul? I didn't think that was a foul, but we'll take it. Oh, aye, it is a foul. Thank God. Bad camera angle there from our point. Right, come on, boys. You can start to do something a little bit better than this. To be fair, Scott McTominay is actually trying here. I've got to give him a little bit of respect. He's actually putting a little bit of a oomph into the game. Only want to have a crack out there after they've went behind. It's going to be a big free kick here. I don't know who they're going to try and be targeting. Probably Lyndon. But is it going to be Billy or is it going to be John? Dummy it to McGinn. Pass it through to Tierney. It's a great bit of play. Cross it into the middle. And it goes through everybody. That's a shocker, man. Oh, it took a deflection. So then we're back to keeper now again. Go for a big kick here. Last attack of the half. Knocks down there. Ferguson's got it. He crosses it in, but he didn't even look where he was going there. He kicked it, then looked to see where it landed. We might be getting another throw here, and then that will probably be it. 9 seconds left. Patterson throws it down. Christie flicks it about. Christie does a great touch there. You could see the idea what he was going for, but the execution of that was like an absolute toddler with crayons trying to write the independence letter. I can't remember that metaphor. Just write that one off. That was useless. So Northern Ireland go in ahead. Absolute shocking result. Northern Ireland have not won at Scotland for 50 years apparently. That is an absolute shocker. Oh my goodness. Don't really know where to go from here. That was a shocker. Conor Bradley was the one who got the goal. Oh, and then the understudy of Andy Robertson scores, and then Andy Robertson comes off. We go into half time at 1-0 down, which is an absolute rotter from where we should be. Hey ho. We have to take it. We've not deserved it. We looked alright at the start of the game, but we haven't really done anything to say that we've had a good shot. I think the only time they really looked close is the one that came off Robbo's leg and then deflected out for a corner from a great pass from McGinn. But other than that, Scotland are awful. Absolutely awful. So hopefully something changes here at half time. Clarkey makes it. We have to do something. See, I've got a screen here sideways. I'm just trying to click on it. Just changing the channel on my screen while I do that. Hopefully that doesn't go there again. Natural instinct needs to all do that. Just try to do a speed test because if we had a lot of errors earlier on the stream, it seems to be a lot better. No, we'll take that. Right, well, we'll be back when the second half begins. Well, reports are fans are leaving the stadium right now for how bad Scotland have been. The quote of outsung by 500 fans, the away fans. That is a big disappointment from the Tartan Army. Very disappointing to hear. They've got nothing to cheer for at the minute. Like, after such a good qualifying campaign for Germany, coming back to this sort of rubbish. Like, what has the last results been? Because I'm actually scared to look at them now. The last team we beat was Cyprus, and that was in September. From then, we've lost to England, Spain, which was very controversial loss, France we got pumped by, drew to Georgia, drew to Norway, and got pumped by Holland. So we have not won a game since Cyprus, and between that though it was all consecutive wins, like beating Georgia at home, that great away win against Norway, beating Spain at Hampden, demolishing the Cyprus in the opening game. It's dreadful since. I can't believe we've not won a game. We had no problem scoring goals there for a wee while, including that one that got disallowed against Spain in Spain. But this is disappointing. This is actual frightening what we're going in with now. In the opening game against Germany, I don't think they're going to go easy on us. Something needs to come back now. The worrying one is this and the Georgia result. Like, Norway at home, fine. Like, I know they didn't have full strength, but we'd already qualified at that point. It was more just of a, I don't know, it's not, I might be chatting out my hole there. It's not really a good excuse. We should be beating Norway at home with the form we're in. But that is bad. The Spain one obviously just seems to have completely demoralised us. In fact, probably since England, really. That England and Spain games back to back is an absolute shocker. I'm hoping something happens here and we come out and start putting a bit more pressure on them, because I'm kind of worried now going into this Euros when I was very optimistic. Hey ho, let's see what this second half's got in store. Remember that game against Denmark? That was a good game to put us in the playoff. Played well. Goal from John Suter and Che Adams. I missed that. That was a great feeling. This is poor. We should not be losing to Northern Ireland at home. James McFadden chatting away here. Can you not have your wonder goal? This is shocking. You don't really know what they're going for here. How many times? Right, second half's about to kick off here. There's got to be something done. Scotland are absolute mince, man. I can't believe we've not beat anybody since Cyprus in September, and we're just about to go to the Euros after such a strong campaign. Like, we should be beating teams like Georgia and Northern Ireland at home if we want to be in the Euros. Otherwise, we're just going to get absolutely humiliated again. These players are playing for this, like, playing to get into this, man. We're in the top of the Nations League as well. We're in the top group of the Nations League. We're going to get absolutely humiliated unless something changes right now, because I don't want to go into this June with no optimism at all. Again, absolutely pumped here. Outsung by 500 fans, and the amount of Scotland fans that are leaving here at half time seems to be a bit of a worry. Let's see how we get on. BBC iPlayer seems to be a little bit behind here because the game should have started 2 minutes ago for me. Right, players coming back out. Let's see what happens. Northern Ireland players now. How far behind am I? This BBC iPlayer is a joke. Well, maybe there was a bit of a delay then. It says it's not even kicked off yet on this. Right. Doesn't look like too many fans have left. Unless they're all over in the corner beside the Northern Ireland fans. There's John Suter. Right, come on, Scotland. Cannot be losing to Northern Ireland. No wins since September. What sort of tactic is this? This is like that scene from The Longest Yard where they pass it out and the entire lineup's on the left-hand side. Well, it went out for a throw, so didn't do as well as they thought. Liam McLeod, Neil McCann. Right, Scotland passing it about at the back here. See, I don't really blame Angus Gunn for that goal because it was an absolute worldie, but realistically, I think overall his distribution's not been perfect for us, which is going to be a concern. I do think that Craig Gordon's got that little bit more. I know he's not even starting really, but I saw him warming up in the training video yesterday and I'd nearly have more faith in him. Tierney pass it through here to Christie, moving a bit forward here. Scotland right on the edge of the box here with a chance. Long slow shot from again, goes straight to the keeper. They had a goal. We had a shot on target, ladies and gentlemen. It was moving like a pea rolling down a hill, but it was a shot on target. I think our happy years of recently are coming to an end. Passing around here again at the back line. Scotland looking for an opportunity to break down, but not really getting one here. Quite low on Scotland's possession here. Great flick on there from Tierney though. He absolutely done two men. Passes it in. A shot comes right off there from Lewis Ferguson. He's appealing for handball, but in no way was it. Oh, Northern Ireland fumbled it. Billy Gilmore. Oh, he almost got it through there. It's going to be a Scotland throw high up. Good opening couple of minutes there from the Scottish. Something shook them up, but the problem is how long can you keep this up? Because Kieran Tierney's been brilliant. Just getting nothing for it. There we go. Patterson down here on the right. What is with this kid, man? He's making absolute useless decisions. Like the pass he done earlier on to put Northern Ireland through 2-on-2 was a atrocious decision. And what sort of kick is that from him? Fucking hell, man. That's an absolute joke of a kick. Northern Ireland player down here injured. I don't know who it is. Can't really see from that angle. Charles, is it? No. The other lad. Who's number 20? Austria is 3-1 up against Turkey. Who's number 20? Spencer. Seems to miraculously recovered though. Great ball in there from Lyndon Dykes. Passes it out here. Just a little bit too much on it, and it's going to go into Rosehead. It looks like a pass right behind Lyndon Dykes. He does alright to get it back though, but it would have been better if he had it on the stride. A good overlap and run here. He crosses it in. It's going to go straight to the keeper. He's done a little bit better there, Patterson, but still got a lot to make up for how terrible he's been this game. I'm really hoping we're going to have Aaron Hickey back, because I do not want to play Patterson. Northern Ireland on the counter here, recovered very well though. Hendry looking for an opportunity. Tierney gets the ball now. Pass to McTominay, who's dropped back into like a CDM role. Oh, that's a foul and a yellow card all day from Jack Hendry, who was carelessly lost possession there, and then I had to foul his man just to get the ball back. That was absolutely stupid. Surprised you didn't get a card for him there. Big cross in here. Scotland recover it. Kieran Tierney has it there. It's going to be a Scotland throw. Bradley tried to wind him up there. Came off the worst. Doing a little bit of recovery here. Kearney gets it off him again, pass it back to Jack Hendry. Scotland trying to apply a bit of overloading here in the midfield, but it's not working too well. But another big long ball here comes down for Ryan Christie, just outside the box, pass it in there, takes a deflection. What happened there? Did Ryan Christie jump over that ball for no reason? Like, or I suppose he would have been a mile offside actually. Kieran Tierney and Bradley again coming together. Good challenge though. Ireland now with a goal kick. Big flick on here. Scotland still got the ball again, but then it's bouncing around here in midfield. Northern Ireland just can't get the ball away. Now they've actually come away with it here from a deflection and a little bit of a counter attack. What a recovery though from Patterson. He's doing his best to make up for how bad he's been the first half. Oh, that's a foul. They play advantage instead. Another goal come through. Belgium beating England still 2-1. Germany, Holland 1 each. Ireland still losing to Switzerland. Luxembourg have regained the lead against Kazakhstan 2-1 in that game. Slovenia and Portugal 0-0. Egypt, Croatia 1 each at half time. France is beating Chile 2-1. New Zealand and Tunisia 0-0. Spain's taking the lead against Brazil. That is a little bit of a shock result. Considering Brazil did beat Spain the other day. Moving over here, it looks like a foul from Billy Gilmore. He was a little bit late on that one. Spencer again down. He's taking a battering. Billy Gilmore looks to have a little bit of a limp now. It's like everyone was chasing that there for the header. Lyndon Dykes wins it though. That is what he is good at. Northern Ireland take it down though in a shot from very optimistic range there from a man who's got too much of his head shaved there with too much long hair on top. Big long ball here from Tierney over at McGinn. McGinn touches it down or sort of lays it off there to Lewis Ferguson, but kind of makes a mess of it. Great recovery challenge there from McGinn over at McTominay, who dillies past his man there. Charles is not happy there. Northern Ireland making a very early sub in this half. Reid is coming off for McGuinness. Billy Gilmore and Christie sitting over the ball here. Christie dominates it. Everyone sort of moves a little bit, and what a waste of time. Reset the whole thing again. Ryan Christie dummies it. Billy Gilmore flips it over, and that is way too heavy for everyone. They should have taken that throw in a little bit quicker with that opportunity. Pass in there to Billy Gilmore, does his man. Or it's not even Billy Gilmore. And we're back here in our own half with the ball. Northern Ireland put a little bit too much defensive pressure on us there. Didn't want to take our chance. Hendry hoofs it up there. People running onto it. John McGinn touches it down, flips over to an offside man who has been for no need to be standing there. What is Lewis Ferguson doing there? He made the run earlier on, saw the ball, came back off, and then just stood in no man's land there. Get back on side. Like, you're absolute no use to nobody over there. Like, did Lyndon Dykes go to Turkey for a haircut, or was he just naturally like that? Bradley getting absolutely mauled there. Fell down. They took it quickly and got absolutely nowhere with it. Patterson's still got a lot of making up to do. Crossed it in, back on. A little bit of bouncing headers right now, but realistically, the game plan here from Northern Ireland's paying off. Scotland have got all the ball, done absolute bugger all with it. He's done that right, to be fair. I was on the edge of my seat there thinking what's going to happen with that ball. Thought it was going to run out, it wasn't going to go at all. Angus Gunn absolutely had to hoof it. It looks like he's taking a little bit of a knock as well. Scotland are on the attack here though through McTominay and Christie by the looks of things. Poor through ball. McTominay doesn't have that legs, but it's gone right out now for a Scotland throw. The wee guys try to bump into McTominay. That's a mismatch in a boxing fight, that one. Tierney's up to take this. A little bit of a short one. Gilmore to Hendry to Cooper, and we're just doing the same sort of ballet routine over and over and getting nowhere with it. Scotland recover it here from a little bit of bouncing back and that. Nothing to go for this though. There's nothing to chat about. Oh, that's a late challenge. Scotland play advantage. Again, gets in front of his man, gets the ball, and then taken down completely. That's going to be a Scotland free for sure. Don't know what he's whinging about there. Did he not just absolutely manhandle him there? Wonder how many tattoos are in that box. Could say about half of them are just on Lyndon Dykes alone. Gilmore and McGinn stand over the free. I'd expect McGinn to take this based on position. Yeah. Again, lofts it in. Great header and just off target. Cooper nearly got one on target there for us. Came off the back of his head. He didn't even know anything about it, I don't think. He just went up and hoped for the best. Oh no, that should be a throw actually. Or a corner. Goal kick now. Patterson take the throw. Nothing really occurring here again. Coming down here on the right hand side. Great touchdown there from Patterson though, who then has an awful first touch and loses the ball and fouls his man. Unfortunately, the ball goes a little bit too far out. Scotland have got it now. Tierney's picked it up. Over to Christie. Two ex-Celtic boys linking up. Goes out again there. Going to be a Scotland throw. Northern Ireland are getting a little bit dirty with these clearances. I do like to see it though, a little bit of passion in it. Tierney over at Gilmore, overlapping there. Tierney at the edge of the box, clorses it in to nobody. Oh, nearly on the edge of John McGinn's foot, but he just didn't get there. Much better from Scotland though this second half. Even with losing Robbo, they're not doing awful. McTominay now over to Tierney. Everything has definitely come down this left hand side. It seems there's a lot more trust into Tierney than Patterson. Although Patterson has definitely turned it on a little bit since how atrocious he was at the start of this game. Over to Tierney again. He should have crossed it in earlier. Just a little bit heavier, but John McGinn gets pushed. It does go out to Patterson now. Everyone's now back on their feet. Big cross there from Christie, straight to the keeper though. Or I don't even think it was Christie, just assume it was. Their keeper's now down on the floor again. John McGinn and Spencer having words. Is that when he pushed him down? Who was that crossed that? That was atrocious. Peacock Farrell's been down for quite some time now on the deck. It's a great pass there from Billy Gilmore to Tierney. Who got his napper on that? On McGinn. What happened to the keeper that he's injured? He just seemed to take a few steps and then collapse. Shanklin warming up. Things you like to see. Top goal scorer in the SPFL. I wouldn't even be bringing off Dykes, so I'd be bringing off probably... I don't know. Maybe Gilmore? He's not really done a whole awful lot in this game. Oh, that's a dirty foul. Scotland free the halfway line here. Pass out to Tierney, who's a great ball there to McTominay. Opens up through Bradley being out of position. McTominay going forward. Got pressure, recovered it. Ryan Christie's got it now. Passes straight back out though. Tierney again now here on the left. Over to Christie, who took too long to kick that ball. Way too long. Gilmore lofts it over though. It's going to be a corner. See, I was going to say you could probably take off Lewis Ferguson, but he did just come on when Robbo went off, so I don't know if that's the best choice or not. Who's taking this? It's going to be possibly a short corner. Oh, it's just a little bit too wide there for Billy Gilmore to get it. Saw this TikTok a few days ago. It was like players that you cannot just say the second name for. You've got to literally call them by their full name, and Billy Gilmore is one of them. You definitely see the burnout now for Scotland though. They put the pressure on too much in the start of the second half and have nothing to show for it. Bradley yet again trying to be a wee wind up merchant. I am terrified of this first match, man. We are gonna get pumped. Northern Ireland fans are still singing. You can hear them more than the entirety of the Tartan Army. Great pass there. It's going to be another Scotland throw. Northern Ireland are literally doing man-for-man marking here, and it's come off for them. Your man there's got a chin like Buzz Lightyear. Che Adams coming on for Lyndon Dykes. Kenny McLean is also coming on. And Billy Gilmore as predicted. Kenny McLean does have a goal on him when we need him to. And I know this isn't a need, this is a want. We need to remember that. But I want us to do well in the Euros. In fact, no, I need us to do well in the Euros, so I need you to do well in this game too. Hopefully the fresh leg Adams there, he can break that back line a bit. And Nathan Patterson's so frustrating to watch. He's either class or useless. There's no in between with him. Kenny McLean takes it down here, or Lewis Ferguson takes it down. Bad pass over at McGinn, who gets taken down there. That's definitely going to be a free. We get the corner out of it, but they were all appealing for a foul. Oh dearie me. John again hoofs it in, and it's probably just going to go straight out. Yeah, looks like that. That angle was atrocious, pal. We got Nout going for us here. It was definitely a foul, actually. Took the heels off him. John again takes it down well here from their corner goal kick. Tierney looking for someone to be available for him. So disappointing to watch. Really disappointing. Things might be better when we get Callum McGregor back. He does seem to have a little bit more about him than the midfield we're currently putting out. But this is dreadful. Tierney looking for opportunity here, but we just have to play defensive again. Even a draw out of this game's not that good. It's just another game we didn't win. What is the point of that? Like, they had it there just outside our box and just hoof it up for their goalkeeper to go and collect. Now he picks it up and he'll just take ages because they can. There's no thought process behind this. Like, Steve Clark's got to get a lot out of these boys. I'm definitely not in the camp of switching manager just before a tournament. Steve Clark got us this far. Like, I still trust him to do the job when it comes to it. Seems to be when it's a game that matters, we show up. Tierney fell as he kicked that there. He's looking for that run. He's not going to get it. Kenny McLean gets it, pushes forward, gets a man behind him. Nobody was telling him. Lack of communication there, but that's definitely a foul there for Scotland at the halfway line. Lewis Ferguson gets taken down. I'd like to see Shanklin come on now. Oh, have you got cramp now? Aye, you've got cramp. Aye, all right, stop then. McNeil's having a go there at the fourth official. Tierney gets the ball here from the free kick. Ryan Christie looking for it. A little bit of a knock ball through here. Gets pushed in the back there. Over to Christie again. And it goes out for their throw. Boys, we are shite. We are actually gash. Like, how are we going to compete with the likes of Germany, Switzerland, Croatia, everyone else in the top Nations League group? How are we going to do that? He's chasing you down, pal. Get rid. Over to Angus Gunn, who's got awful distribution. He's going to go long, and it's going to go to nobody. He's going to go long, and Northern Ireland win it. No, then they had such a bad pass, we got it, even though they don't deserve that. Tierney to Christie, link up again. Cooper back to Tierney. The only bright spark we've really had this game is Tierney, to be fair. Ryan Christie gets through his man there, gets taken down. No advantage taken, but it's going to be a Scotland throw in their half. I'm getting so bored of saying that. They don't want to try anything down this right hand side just because of how hot and cold Patterson's been. But hey ho. Scotland retain a little bit of the ball here. But yeah, again, we're just stat boosting here. Pass it round the back again. Over to Tierney. Tierney to Adams this time instead of Christie, but then Christie gets it. Bad challenge there on Lewis Ferguson outside the box. Wouldn't quite say shooting distance. But you never know. They might have a crack. John McGinn coming off. It's not been his good game either. There's Shanklin and Armstrong coming on. Who else is coming on? Christie off, was that? Ryan Christie has probably just got knackered, man. But Stuart Armstrong's not scored in a good while for Scotland, has he? Shanklin needs a goal here. Flips it over. Couldn't really see where the ball was there. Had to be cleared. It didn't look too worrying though, and an awful ball in. But to be fair, Cooper done amazing there with the clearance. Over to Patterson, who does his usual and fucks it. He is so bad. And then he'll do like 2 class things, but then 3 bad ones. And you just have to hope that the class thing is amazing at the time. Oh, them Northern Ireland fans are absolutely bouncing. Oh, well read by Armstrong. Cleared it, but Northern Ireland pick it up. They're passing it around here. Chems, if he was a little bit more switched on there, could have maybe intercepted that. They're just going to put pressure on now. Big headed clear there from McTominay. He does go through. Oh, it was just picked up there. Just a little bit of too much weight on that one. There we go. Good recovery there from Scotland. 11 minutes left of normal time. Things weren't even that bad against Holland for the majority of that game, but this game were just absolutely tasteless. We're literally non-Heinz tomato sauce. Just nothing to do. So the 2010 World Cup, just absolute awful boring football. Great ball over there from Tierney. What a touch, bringing it down. Sort of dummies it, picking it back up, puts it in a dangerous area. Honestly, if it wasn't for Tierney, we would actually maybe be losing this game by a lot more. He's the only one keeping it interesting for Scotland. Stuart Armstrong going to take it in. Brings it down. Shots off there. Don't really know what's going on. Northern Ireland have not come away with the ball here. Scotland have it again on the edge of the box. Cooper switches over to McLean. Pass over to Adams. Looking for some opportunity now. Back over to Tierney. Lofts it over. Doesn't go down there. Picked up from the edge of the box there. Ferguson gets it over to Nathan Patterson, who's got to do something with what's he doing with it? Short pass. Still retain possession here from Scotland, and then an awful decision there. But it goes out for a Scotland throw. What is happening now? Are they making a sub? Ukraine have taken a 2-1 lead against Iceland now. Switzerland still beating Ireland, and England still losing to Belgium. Spain are 2-1 up against Brazil. France 2-1 up against Chile. Egypt are losing 2-1 to Croatia. Portugal are losing 2-0 to Slovenia. Germany, Holland still 1 each. Austria have now got a 5-1 lead against Turkey. Keeping things very interesting. In the Euro qualifications, Georgia, who are in Scotland's group, have taken the spot against Greece. Ukraine are beating Iceland. Wales and Poland still 0-0. So Georgia are going to the Euros. And will Wales or Poland be joining them? Tierney got the ball here on the edge of the box. 83 minutes on the clock. I would expect maybe about 3 minutes of injury time. But it's another loss or draw for Scotland, and this is not looking good. Cooper has the ball here. He lofts it over, but just a little bit too much oomph on it. Shankland's not got the legs to catch up to that. Right, do something with it, right. Scotland doing another build-up play from the back because every one of them's worked so far. You can see a lot of the Scotland fans starting to leave now. Missed an opportunity there to go down to Patterson, but I don't blame him. His trust in the boy is bad for the fans. Maybe even his teammates might be thinking otherwise. Everything's getting fed through Tierney with a great long ball here, but it is going to get picked up. Nope, it doesn't. Che Adams comes away with it. Little back heel at Stuart Armstrong, who just missed. He read that perfect, actually, that he was going to lose it because the other man was going to beat him. Tierney again with the ball over to Armstrong. Looking for an opportunity. Touches it down. Armstrong's got to cross it in. Deflected away there from Northern Ireland. Scotland applying a little bit of pressure here through Tierney again. Awful ball there from Hendry. Cooper picks it up though on the clearance. Over to Armstrong. It's going to go to Tierney. Well, no, it doesn't. It goes to Cooper, then Tierney, who passes it through to Che Adams, looking for an opportunity. Nope, goes over to Stuart Armstrong, who does cross it in. But what is the power on that? Is it your controller disconnected, man? What are you trying to do? This is so bad. Some more substitutions made there. Throw there. Awful from Northern Ireland, picked up there by Stuart Armstrong. Tierney again has to recover for us though and clears it. Oh, big cross in here for Northern Ireland, but goes to nobody. They recover it just outside the box though and then cleared. 87 minutes on the clock here, or 88 now. This is dreadful. Northern Ireland throw it, play it down. It's going to be picked up by Angus Gunn though. Not one player ran in that box. They know how long they've got to go. McTominay crosses it here. It's picked out there. Deflected. Northern Ireland come away with it, and absolutely bugger all happens again. Kenny McLean pushing forward. How many more minutes of added time are we going to get? Che Adams got the ball here. Over to McTominay. They're pushing forward here. Armstrong does his man. Can he do a better cross than he did last time? It looks like it. Knocked on. Oh, touched over the bar. That was the closest opportunity we've had yet. We had to force a save over the bar. A little bit of magic there for Armstrong and much better delivery. And Che Adams, perfect flick on there. I think it was going over anyway, but we'll take the corner. They can't take anything for it. Can we score in the 89th minute again? Flashback to Israel. Cross it. Che Adams kicks it. It's going to have to be recovered there. Big crossover. The ball's gone over though, you can tell. 4 minutes injury time. Ireland, Switzerland ended 0-1 to the Swiss. Toblerone. England still losing to Belgium. Scotland still losing to Northern Ireland. Absolutely atrocious. I'm bored. Like, to be honest, I don't think Scotland deserve anything from this game. They're absolutely poor. I think Northern Ireland had one shot on target and it went in. Patterson's finally doing something with the ball other than just hoofing it out for a goal kick. He crossed it. This time he dribbled it, and who lost it that time? Shankland. It's going to be a Scotland throw. Can't have another draw, man. Pushing for here, over to Tierney. To Armstrong, to Che Adams, to Tierney. I'd say that if it was, like, Tierney's the only, like, bright point of this game we've had so far. It's gone out now for a goal kick. It's the only bright spell we've had is anything through Tierney. Nathan Patterson has been hot and cold, probably like a 4 out of 10. Shocking. Can't really blame Cooper either. He's not done much wrong. Not really had much to do either. A minute and a half left. Oh no, lost the ball there. Thought that was a foul, to be fair. Tierney does his man. He's not put a foot wrong for us. McLean has a good long ball here over to Tierney. Tierney gets dispossessed. Great challenge there though from McLean. Come on boys, you got 1 minute to get a goal here. Tierney again with the ball. What a shite ball, man. It's going to be an hour and a half before they take their goal kick. Oh, went in for a corner. we'll take that then. We'll see what happens. LFC for life. How are you getting on? Cross in there and it's going to be cleared. Angus Gunn gets it. Picks it up here. That's going to be it. They've got possession. He gets nutmegged and that is game over. Probably just how long that corner took. This will probably be it. That's it. Absolutely shite. I would, if I, honest to God, that was awful. Right, well, that'll be it until the next game. That is absolutely shocking. Not a bright spell in that, but hey ho. We'll leave it there. Little technical issues and that were tragic at the start. We'll try and get round to that, but